Asia Cup 2024 for the women's continues about the squad analysis, and we're into the next team, which is Pakistan, our rivals. I have Deepu with me. Deepu, welcome to the show. It's the Pakistan women's team. They have an experienced side amongst the mix. How do you look into their chances into this year's Women's Asia Cup?
Uh, See, again, just like the men's team, the women's team is also quite unpredictable, and there have been few retirements in their case, with I think Javeria Khan also announcing a retirement some time back. So there are some new faces in the squad, and some senior Turks need to take that responsibility for the Asia Cup, because I think it's being held in Sri Lanka and just before the T20 World Cup in Bangladesh. So it's important that they get their things sorted, and it's not healthy to see retirements just before a big event. So they need to pull up their socks.
Absolutely, they need to pull out the success. The recently concluded series against England, where the third one that they lost very badly. Then they faced West Indies before that. So, not promising side for Pakistan, but they will play at Asian conditions. That's where the spinners might come into place, what I predict. But talking about their leader, which is Nida Dar, Dipu, you know her very much. She's a very experienced campaigner with both bat and ball. How much do you think her experience will come into key for the Pakistan success this season?
See, leading a young side, I mean, the captain has to step up, irrespective of whether it's the men's team or the women's team, and also the fact that she is an all rounder, so she needs to take that bulk of the opportunity both with the bat and with the ball. So yeah, she has a very crucial role to play along with Bisma Maruf. I think she has also been playing for a long period of time as an all rounder. So yeah, it's the seasoned campaigners who have to make do the job for Pakistan.
Absolutely. You said about Bisma Maruf. Unfortunately, she has retired as well from the Pakistan side. She will be not be part of this one. Let's take a look into the squad for the Pakistan side for the Asia Cup. There you go. Starting with the first four players out here. Gul Feroza, very promising batsman out here. Sidra Amin, she has been amongst the mid 1893 runs in the top of the order. You have the experience of Muniba Ali at number three. Then coming on to Nidada with both bat and ball. So this top order looks very promising. Experience is there. It's just the way that can they click is what my question is, Deepu.
Yeah, for Pakistan, I mean, there has been experience all the time on, and even with the young guns, what's the highlight with this women's team is that they sometime or the other their young guns have performed in a crucial stage. So yeah, it's just that how they click up and how that blend of experience and actually gets up in the squad in the remaining squad, and actually fuel a performance which can actually help their chances into the World Cup, because given the fact that they are in a very tough group placed alongside India, Australia, and Sri Lanka. So it's a really tough group in terms of the World Cup as well. So I feel it's important that they get their act right in the Asia Cup, which is an ideal preparation for the World Cup.
Absolutely. That's a very, very important point. But talking about the strike rate, which is very important in the shortest format of the game, Deepu, 79, 80s, 90s is there, a little bit of hundreds is there for Nidadar, which is very promising. But 80s and 90s, do you really think that will come out to be handy? Because 140 is what I think the women's will target in their 20 overs.
Um, slightly increase the strike rate, especially Gul Feroza. 78, is too low even in the women's game. Not taking that way, but still I feel it's better that they increase their strike rates, and the women's game is also evolving at a pace that the strike rate now needs to be increased.
Mhm.
At least if not 100, at least till 90, 95, which can be
Correct.
ideal, and they are playing in those conditions. We don't know yet what Dambula will offer actually, because I think the LPL is also being played on the very same strip, if I'm not wrong. So the pitches might be tired. So hopefully 120, 130 odd we'll be seeing not a low scoring but a decent type of a Asia Cup to actually
Absolutely.
get a picture of what Pakistan team is boasting at the moment. So hopefully the strike rates increase, and we can see some aggressive batting from the young guns of Pakistan.
Absolutely, that's something we will definitely be able to see that. But you spoke about Dambola. You yes, Dambola Dambula will be hosting the Asia Cup. But talking about the LPL, in the last couple of games, Dambula leg has come to an end. We have shifted to Colombo for the men's Lanka Premier League to give 7 days rest for the surfaces in order to have a wonderful Asia Cup 2024 for the women's side. Next four players, Najia Ali, she's a wicket keeper. You have Alia Riaz, a very promising all-rounder yet again. Iram Javed is there, and you have Omima Shohel. So once again, the middle orders, including the wicket keepers, you need runs on the board.
Yeah, for T20s, I feel they need to go with a fearless approach because it's the top order which has to set the tone. And if most of the times the middle order is coming up to set up things, then it's not a right message for the for Pakistan as a nation. With them, even though the middle order numbers are better as compared to the top order numbers, but it's important that they just clarify their roles, which is the this is the thing which Pakistan has been lacking in the last few years, that no clarity in role, and they just change their players too frequently. So it's important that the
Absolutely.
role clarity is there. It's a decent squad. It's just that that off-field issues and some clarities need to be given to actually sort these things out.
Absolutely, that's the right point. The middle orders looks good. You have Alia Riaz. She's a very, very talented long handle batsman. 95 strike rate, very promising. Omami Shohel is there as well. Iram Javed is there. Najia Alvi, I think I'm expecting her to be the wicket keeper once again for Pakistan. Going into the bowlers section now, you have Nashra Sandhu. She is there amongst the mix. Diana Bagh, the experience of the Fatima Sana. I think she has been the strike bowler for Pakistan with the new ball. You have Tuba Hussain as there. So when you talk about Asian conditions, would you rather go for spinners more than the pacers? And if yes, then how many pacers would you ideally have in 11?
Ideally, I'll go with a combination of two seamers and three spinners. Given the fact that the pitches some time will start to show their true colors, even though a 7 day window is being offered, but that's quite less in terms of T20. In the times of T20 cricket that we are having, the pace is quite increased now, and LPL has multiple matches, so I don't think that 7 games will be enough to actually give them the rest. So I feel the spinners will come into play, and also the fact that the positive thing Pakistan has right now is that they have three experienced bowlers. Nashra Sandhu
Absolutely.
has been there. Diana Beg has also been in the scheme of the things in the last few ICC events. Same with
Hmm.
Fatima as well. So I feel it's the bowling department which gives them that positivity, that it's an experienced one, because when it comes to
Absolutely.
tournaments, it's the bowlers who will win you the tournaments. So that is the
Absolutely.
positive that Pakistan has at the moment.
Absolutely. And when you talk about yet another experienced campaigner, you have Sadia Iqbal. She's a very, very talented left arm orthodox spinner. I have seen her and very, very experienced with the new ball. She has that wonderful arm ball with that. You have Tasmir Rubab as well. You have Saida Arup Shah. They might be just around the mix, but may not get game time as the games progress. But experienced campaigners that there for the bowlers. It's just that the runs needs to be scored on the board. If they are chasing, the bowlers need to restrict them around 100, and how will they do that? What are the teams they're going to face in the Asia Cup 2024? Let's take a look. Talking about the schedule, starting with Team India is on the 19th of July for the Pakistan side. Then they face UAE, then they face Nepal. So looks promising, but starting with the heavyweights, which is Team India, that's not going to be easy for Pakistan.
Not one bit at all. The Indian team also has that quality in terms of spin with Radha Yadav, Asha Shobna now coming up into the scene. We have many more. Deepti Sharma is an ideal all rounder for us. Harman can bowl. Even Smriti has started to bowl now, so we have plenty of options. And also the fact that with the Indian team now, seam all rounders are coming up. We have Pooja Vastrakar, Arundhati Reddy. She recently made her debut in the South African series as well. So it's not going to be easy. And also the fact that the batting that we have, they can tackle. They have played spin recently at home. They play spin in the WPL as well on those dusty surfaces at Kotla. So I feel it will be a really big challenge for Pakistan, because again they have got a tough opponent, and most importantly the arch rivals who play spin better as
Mhm.
compared to the other two teams. So it's not going to be easy from the outset.
Okay, it's not going to be easy from the outside, but if you keep aside the opening game for Pakistan, they have UAE, they have Nepal, the other two games, you're expecting them to get the job done in order to progress into the next stage alongside India?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, looking at the schedule, that's the reason it has been made that way. That it's quite obvious that India and Pakistan will be going forward in the next round. So yes, Pakistan. So hopefully they'll be getting up against UAE and Nepal quite easily. It's that India game which will decide who's in form actually.
Absolutely. And that's going to be crucial. We will see on the 19th of July from 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time and local time. We have India versus Pakistan at Dambula. Sit back and enjoy. This sums up the schedule. Let's take a look into the top three players to watch out for. Here are my picks. Yeah, it is. The three players I've selected, Sidra Amin, she can be very, very handy at the top of the order as the opener. Nida Dar, the captain for Pakistan. Sadia Iqbal, as I always said. Three players for me. You have a lot of experience of Fatima Sena. Muniba Ali is also there. So, Deepu, what's your choices? Do you agree the same or you have any other choices?
Uh, I'll go with Nasha Sandhu in there. She's been an experienced bowler. Sadia Iqbal, I've seen some glimpses of her being the left arm orthodox off spinner, and she's going to be handy as you said earlier as well. I haven't seen much of Sidra Amin, so just for that reason I'll take her off and get in a Nasha Sandhu who I've
Nashra
seen her
Sandhu?
hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So Nashra Sandhu is a very experienced campaigner with the ball as well. Sidra Amin, she's taking out Deepu's taking out Sidra Amin and bringing in Nashra Sandhu. Nida Dar, the captain, will play a very, very crucial role, be it with the bat, be it with the ball. She's a very smart bowler in the middle overs. You have Sadia Iqbal as well. Players to watch out for is done and dusted. What about the predicted playing 11? Let's take a look into it. Here's the predicted playing 11 for me for Pakistan women's team. It's Gul Firoza, Sidra Amin are my openers, Munibali at 3, Nida Dar at 4, Najia Alvi, the wicketkeeper at 5, Ali Arias at 6, Nashra Sandhu, Diana Beg, Fatima Sanad number 8, 9, and then you have Tuba Hussain and Sadia Iqbal are the two bowlers to complete the playing 11. Do you agree the same with this playing 11, Deepu?
yeah. See, I mean, I haven't seen much of the Pakistani team to be honest. Uh, but it, but it's some great talent has been coming out, and in the other side of the border. So hopefully, we'll get to see some great off spinners in the
Yep,
squad because the paces I have seen already in the previous
absolutely.
edition of the World Cup and the T20s that followed. So it's important that they just stick around each other, and we get some great moments from Pakistan, which the world has been missing, especially from the women's team. So it's important that they stick their 11 around, and hopefully no changes. And obviously, as I said earlier, Nida Dar needs to maybe she's in the back end of her career, and we don't know whether how much time she's going to continue. So it's important that she just tries and takes the team along, and hopefully help them win.
Okay, so you have given your predictions. Let's see. You said at the beginning of the session that Pakistan, the women's team as well, is a very unpredictable side. Let's see how the Asian conditions at Sri Lanka assist them. Can they perform out of the blue? It's a very, very balanced 11, as we all see in the recent past of the tournaments. They have faced a series against England, against West Indies at home as well. They're really good side, experienced campaigners there. Can they prove right and can they get over the line? The Pakistan women's side in the Asia Cup 2024. Let's have a look and sit back and enjoy. Thank you so much, Deeku. Thank you to all the viewers for watching this video as well. Don't forget to subscribe to Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much and bye bye.